Okay, everyone, welcome to class today. I'm going to get my shoes tied. So, first minute of class, make sure your shoes are tied. Make sure you got everything set up. We got dumbbells today. We got a yoga mat today. Maybe get some water for our rest intervals. Today we're doing a lower body strength. So it's going to be all strength moves for our legs and glutes. And as always, targeting that core. Every movement is a core movement. So we're going to be obviously utilizing some of those core muscles just with our basic leg moves. So I'm going to start the timer. And let's get started. Okay, so the first move we're going to be doing today is just a walking hamstring for our, just for a nice little warm up. So point your left toe up towards the sky, keeping your back nice and flat. Bring your arms down and come back up. Right leg forward now. So just alternating your right foot with your left foot. Good. Alternating, getting those hamstrings, targeting those hamstrings. Good. Okay, now let's do a little bit more movement. So start with bringing your arms across your body like that. And now bring up your right heel to your right glutes and left heel to your left glute, alternating side to side, getting those hamstrings warmed up a little bit more. Good work. Just checking the chat there. All right, and now let's go into some high knees. Bringing your knees up towards your waistline, up towards your chest. And you can also slow it down if you want. Whatever you prefer. But just to get that heart rate going. Bringing your hands past your hips. Driving your arms forward. Relax in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, now into a sunrise squat. So you're going to bring your arms up. Go into like a sumo squat where you have your knees out, your feet out, almost like a duck feet. And you bring your arms down, touch the floor, and stand back up, squeezing your glutes on the way up, pressing up through your heels, warming up that lower body, warming up those hips. They're gonna need a good warm up today because we're gonna hit those legs. Good. Keep going, and 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay. So, why don't you grab your dumbbells? And the first move we're going to be doing today is a side lunge. So we're working that glute medius muscle. The way that's going to look is you're going to step out with your right leg, drop your hips back, taking your dumbbells to your right foot, and then standing back up, pressing up through that right leg. We're going to do right leg and then left leg, 45 seconds each. Then we're going to have a 30-second rest, and we'll repeat that. So let's start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg out, pressing back, having your back stay nice and flat. Come down towards your foot and then press back up. That's 1 rep. We're just doing the right leg. 45 seconds. Slow and controlled. You also do not have to use dumbbells. If you want to go, just kind of get used to the muscle memory, kind of get your body used to this movement, just drop the dumbbells and go with no resistance. Good. You got about 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep those shoulders back as you're doing this too. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, now let's go over to the left side. We'll start here in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Left leg out. Good. Keep your core engaged the entire time. If your core is relaxed, that's when our lower back starts to feel it a little bit more. So we want to keep that core engaged. So we're squeezing our abs as we're going down, keeping that leg, keeping your knee outward, so you're positioning your knee that direction, away from you, rather than having it cave in. Good. And you got about 15 seconds left. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Great. Okay, take a quick break. We're gonna hit that right and left side again. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Good stuff. Okay. We'll begin here in 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Here we go. Right leg out and begin in 3, 2, 1. Just the right side. Good. Make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades together as you're coming down a little bit. So you're just making them so they aren't coming forward like this with those arms hanging forward. You still want to work that mid-back, that shoulder blade, that area between those shoulder blades, to prevent those shoulders from rolling forward. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's go to the left side now. And begin here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left, bringing that left foot out, dropping your hips back, keeping your back nice and flat, core is engaged, and stepping back up towards the center. Good. You got this. 15 more seconds. We're just going to keep this, not necessarily the whole workout, but we're going to be alternating our legs throughout all these movements, so we're isolating both sides rather than having one side just take over the whole time. And 3, and 2, and if you're in the middle of the set, don't stop. Finish the rep. Okay, perfect. Let's take a nice quick break here again. Quick break. Okay, now you're gonna grab both your dumbbells, or you don't have to have dumbbells if you don't want to. You're gonna bring your left leg forward. We're gonna have our back nice and flat. My right leg is behind me, slightly bent at the knee. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop those hips closer to the ground, keeping your back nice and straight up from the floor, not letting that front knee go past your toe. Dropping down to whatever distance you want to go down to. You can go to full 90 degrees if you want. And then pressing up through that front left heel. So you're pressing back up. You're going to feel that in your glute as you're pressing up through your left heel. Okay? So let's start that here in about 5 seconds when the clock strikes 22:10. And begin. Good, looking forward. Letting those weights just kind of sit at the sides of you. You also, like I said, you don't have to have weights. Another thing for that front angle, make sure your knee isn't coming in towards the midline. It's going outward, all right? That's a very important tip. Good. 10 more seconds, you got this. 3, 2, and 1, perfect. Okay, right leg forward, left leg back. We'll begin here in 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, 45 seconds of this way, and then a nice 30-second rest after this. Good work. Pressing up to your right heel, keeping your back nice and straight up and down from the floor as best you can. Keeping that core engaged. Keep those hips stable. Try to keep those hips as level as you can as well. Okay, push through. The work gets tough. Last 5 seconds. And relax. All right, put the weights to the side. Let's relax a little bit. Take a drink of water. We got a 30-second break here. So we'll start back up when the clock strikes 20. 20 minutes. All right. So we're already coming back up here. So grab your dumbbells. Left leg forward. Right leg back. Begin here in 3, 2, and 1. Dropping your hips down, making sure your left knee does not go past your toes. Dropping your hips to where they're not coming up, so they're nice and level. Pressing up through your left heel. Making sure your left knee stays out rather than having it come in. So many cues to focus on in this exercise. And that's why just try and maybe get the muscle memory down first before you start picking up those weights. Good, core is engaged. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Right leg forward now. We'll start when the clock strikes 19 minutes. And 3, 2, 1. Core engaged. Right knee is stable. It's not moving inward. Staying out. Dropping your hips down towards the yoga mat or the floor. You don't have to be under a yoga mat. Woo. Feeling that burn. Just from 2 sets of split squats, you feel the burn from it. Always be sure to take any rests that you need as you're doing this. Use a chair or the wall to help with stability if you need that as well. Okay, 5 more seconds. And relax. Whew, much needed rest there. Okay. Grab another drink of water. And now we're gonna pick up that cardio a little bit more, mixed in with some balance exercises. So we're gonna hit a cardio move, and then we're gonna isolate into some slower moving coordination balance exercises, okay? So we'll start here in about 20 seconds. The first thing we're gonna do is a skater jump. And you can either go, there's different variations. You can go just side to side, pumping your arms. You can do like the hop with a foot stability, or you can do an upwards bound with a balance mixed in there, just like that. Whatever version you want to do is fine. But let's begin here. We're gonna go 30 seconds hard, hitting those skaters, and let's begin here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Increase that jumping distance or that step distance. Good. 10 more seconds left. Push through. You got this. 30 seconds of skaters is not easy. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, now you're gonna be up on your left leg. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna find your balance. You can also have a chair, put your hand next to the wall if you need that extra stability. You're gonna bring your right leg forward, not locking your left knee, and then out to the side. And then opening up that right hip out like that. So forward, to the side, and open. So begin that now. We're gonna do 45 seconds each direction. We're working that right leg because we're moving, especially when we move outward like that, where we're targeting that glute medius muscle. And then also that, obviously that stable left leg is keeping us here, keeping us from not falling over. Hitting those stabilizing muscles. Just make sure you're not bending that left, or locking that left knee. You want to have a slight bend in your left knee. Good. And 5 more seconds. Good. Okay. Now, all of our weight's going to be on the right leg. We'll start here when the clock strikes 15 minutes. And now, left leg forward. Out to the side. And then open up your left leg. Always, you can always have your arm on the wall, arm on a chair, anything you need as you're doing this. Just making sure that plant leg with a slight bend in your knee. Never locking out that right knee, that planted leg knee. Good. Core is engaged too. We kind of forget about the core as we're moving our legs through this, but that's going to help you a lot more with stability, and it's actually going to make the movement easier if you squeeze those abs, squeeze your core. You only got 3 seconds left. Good. Okay. Perfect. First round of that done. And we're going to go back into those skater hops. Here when the clock strikes 13:50, 5-0. All right, so let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And you can do the side to side one if you want. The lower impact, it's dealer's choice on which style of skater you want to do. Move in some of that balance. Good. We only got about 15 seconds left. Increase that 30 seconds to 35. You got this. And 1 more second here and relax. Perfect. Okay, now onto that leg balance again. When the clock strikes 13 minutes, we'll go. Left leg is the first leg. Right leg up. And reach the right leg forward, out to the side, and then open up. Good. You might notice the second round, you might actually have like you feel stronger, you feel like you have better balance. That's that body adapt, that's your body adapting already to that stimulus that we're throwing at it. Muscle memory. Good. And 5 more seconds here. Forward to the side and open. Good. Okay, clock strikes 12 minutes. We'll go into the other side. So right leg is now planted. Slight bend in that right knee. And left leg forward. Let's go. 45 seconds starts now. Core is engaged. As you're doing this, if you need some extra help with your balance, you can obviously put your hand on the wall or a chair, but maybe fix your gaze on a certain point and just concentrate on that point. There. Good. Five seconds. Finish out your set if you're in the middle of it. Forward, to the side, and open up. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna do another cardio move and switch up what our stabilizing move is, okay? So 15 seconds here. You're gonna go into a squat jump. You don't have to do the full squat jump if you don't want. You can do a lower impact one. The way that looks, you drop those hips back and come up, but then just go up on your toes and then back down. So it's like a faster squat, if you will. Keeping that core engaged, sinking those hips back and letting your knees not go past your toes, coming up just like that. If you want to do that higher impact squat jump, that's going to look a lot like this. Driving your arms back every time you step up into hip extension, okay? Just squeeze those glutes as you're firing up towards the ceiling. And we'll begin here. Well, let's begin at 10. So get a quick drink of water, because these are not an easy exercise. We're gonna do this for 40 seconds. So get ready. Take any breaks in that 40 seconds that you need. And begin. Good, push through. I should say jump through, jump through. We got this. Good. All right, 10 seconds, you got this. Push through that 10 seconds. Core is engaged the whole time. It actually helps you get up towards the ceiling and relax. Perfect, okay. Now for that slower balance exercise, when the clock strikes 9 minutes, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a slow and controlled reverse lunge. You're bringing that right leg back, left leg forward. Notice that instability that happens from doing that high intensity workout. Come down, step forward. Alternating your legs this time. We're not isolating just that one side the entire time. We're alternating, okay? So we went past time there a little bit. Let's begin here in 3, 2, 1, start. Keep that, whichever leg is forward, keep your knee outward, not letting it come in towards the middle edge of your body. And go down, bring your hips down, whatever distance you're comfortable with. So if you just want to go like to right here, that's totally fine. Step up, using that left heel, or that heel, that front heel, I should say. So right leg is forward, I'm stepping up with that right heel. Going down slowly and controlled, as best you can. We're getting fatigued now from those higher intensity moves, mixed in with some balance. So you might start to notice a little more instability as you're doing these movements. And that's okay. That's what we're here for. We're building that stability. We're building that strength. Good, push through here. Got about 10 seconds left. Try to get 2 more repetitions in with each leg. And good, take a break. Get a drink of water. We got another round of squat jumps coming. Mixed in with those slow reverse lunges. Okay. Start our squat jumps here in 15 seconds. Right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Like I said, you do not have to do a full jump. Come up, bring those hips up, and extend up as you're bringing those toes up towards the sky. Whatever you want to do. 40 seconds of them. When you're landing too, try to have those knees not cave in when you're landing. Keep your feet nice and parallel with each other. Good. Keep it up, you're doing great. And 3, and 2, and 1. What a burner. Okay. Recover for about 15 seconds, and we'll go into those slow reverse lunges, alternating your feet every time. And begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So whatever leg is forward, you want to work on some muscle memory and coordination. Whatever leg is forward, bring your opposite arm forward with it. So the left leg is forward, the right leg is forward, left arm is up. Stepping up, pushing through your heels. Good, keep it up. You got about 5 more seconds here. Maybe just do 1 more on each side. Oh, why not 2 more on each side? Push yourself. We only got 5 minutes left of the workout. Perfect. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do here, you're gonna go into what we call bird dog. So you're on your yoga mat. And notice, trying to practicing that opposite arm with opposite leg. That's gonna really work on this for this next motion. So you're gonna be here on all fours. You're gonna bring your left leg back. And as you're bringing your left leg back, try to keep your hips level. Your core is engaged the entire time, but also bring your right arm up. So left leg up, right arm up, and slowly back down. And then alternate to the other side. So left arm comes up, right leg comes up. Core is engaged. Try to keep your hips level as you're doing this. Try to keep your head where it's not coming forward like this, but you also aren't arching it back up. It's just in line with your entire back. So your neck, head, and back are all in line with each other. Keep this up. We got 45 seconds left of this. Take any breaks as you need. This is targeting our glutes. So you're squeezing your glutes on the way up. When you're bringing those legs up, squeeze your glutes together. Good. 20 seconds left. Keep it up. You're doing great. 10 seconds left. And relax. Perfect. Okay. So let's lay down on our yoga mat. We're going to do some stretches. Lay down. What you're going to do, catch your breath a little bit. Bring your right foot just above your left knee, not resting on top of your knee, but just above it, okay? And what you'll do is you're going to take your right leg, right knee, pull your right knee towards your chest. We're just gonna hold. And keep holding. And to the other side now. So right leg down, left foot just above your right knee, and pull your left knee towards your chest, targeting that outer hip region. So like right through here is where you're targeting. Keep holding. Good, in 3, 2, 1. Let's come up, sitting up, bring your feet together with your arms, with your hands, and just pull your feet closer to your hips, targeting those hip flexors, keeping your back nice and flat. Holding here for just a little bit. We aren't going to hold this stretch for very long. And 3, 2, 1. Let's stand up now. Left leg forward, right leg back. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your right glute, keeping your body all in line so your back is straight up from the ground. And now bring your right arm over, targeting that right hip flexor complex, so the muscles in the front of our hips. On the right side. And now rotate your right shoulder back. Feeling that stretch even more. And 3, 2, 1. Step forward, right leg forward, now left leg back. You're gonna target that left hip flexor complex, squeeze your abs, squeeze your left glutes, and left arm over. Now rotate that left shoulder back, feeling that full stretch throughout your left hip flexors. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Music stopped. It said, we're done, Isaac. We are done with today. Thank you for coming today. It was awesome to have you. Hit that lower body. And then I believe Kyle tomorrow will hit your upper body. So we're balancing you all out, making sure you're hitting the full body through this entire week. So have a great rest of your day, and we will see you all next week.